So, there was one time I was dancing at the strip club.
Okay.
And I seen this guy. He's like, let's go for a dance. I was like, okay, cool. And then as I'm dancing on him, so mind you, okay, in Mississauga, it's extra clubs. Like, you could do, like, blowjobs, sex, like, all that shit.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
This is in Mississauga.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm dancing on him, and then, like, I feel something, like, really hard. And I'm like...
Okay.
I'm like, there's no way his dick is, like, that hard.
Right.
Off of a few dances. Then he's like, oh, what's your price? Whatever. Told him my price. He's like, okay, I'll pay it. And he wanted full service, like sex and everything.
Right.
I'm like, okay, cool. Then he, like, whips it out and...
Like, in the same spot that you guys are on.
Yeah.
Like, you guys have... Okay.
And then he whips it out, and then I see, like, 2 little, like, metal circles.
Like,
and
in
I'm
his
like,
dick hole?
No, like, say he whips out his dick.
Okay.
I see, like, 2 little metal circles beside it. So I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, oh, babe, I've always wanted to fuck a girl with my dick this big. I always wish my dick was this big. He's like, can you just please try? He's like, if you can't do it, that's okay. I'm like, first of all, what is that?
Wait, so was it? Was his dick or like?
No, it was a strap on.
And his.
That's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
He's like, it's a strap on.
But his dick's just
and it
in
was
there.
like
a
probably
tube.
like this thick, like the biggest black strap on you could probably find.
Okay.
That's what he whipped out.
So he was just wearing that.
Yeah.
To the club.
Off the bat.
He's wearing that, and his dick's under it, and he's getting a lick dance from you.
Yeah.
And he wants to fuck you with this giant dildo, essentially.
Yeah. So as I'm dancing, he had it like tucked under his leg, so I didn't feel it.
What the fuck? Okay.
And then when he asked for service, he like pulled it up. So then I felt it on the last dance, and then he asked for service.
So what happened after?
So after he's like, oh, if you can't do it, if it's too big for you, he's like, I'll still pay you, but like, at least you tried.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. So I got the money, and then like, I kind of like pretended to like, you know, try.
Right, and you're like,
and I was
no
like,
thanks.
Oh, nope, I can't do it. Sorry, it's too big.
Obviously.
He's like, okay, well, can you try one more time? He's like, you know, we'll go slow. And I'm like, okay. He's like, maybe put some lube on it. I'm like, okay. So, like, I had lube in my purse. I squirted a whole shit ton of lube on it.
Right.
And then, like, I, like, pretended to sit on it. And, like, as soon as the tip, like, this much of the tip, like, just touched my vagina, I was like, nope, sorry. Can't do it. He's like, okay, babe, thanks for trying.
He just got up and
he left.
So sick. Free and weird, but also free.
No, super fucking weird.
Yeah.
Then there was another guy. He used to come into the strip club, and he used to sit right up front at the stage, and he would read a newspaper and drink a coffee.
Okay.
And I think he was possibly, like, I hate to say it, but I think he was possibly autistic or something.
Okay.
Because, like, he would look at you like this, like, tilt his head and be like, nice bomb, nice bomb. And I'm like, one time when he said it to me, I was like, oh, thanks, babe. Like, you know, thanks. And then he threw a toonie at me. I was like, what? You don't even have a $5 bill? Like, you're throwing a toonie at me on stage. Like, he literally, like, flinged the toonie
Sure, he's not,
at
like,
me.
playing, like, a character in his own
I was
head,
like... No, because he did it to the girl after me.
Yeah, but he could be doing it different.
But
That's just his shtick,
but
right?
he was a regular at the club.
Right.
Like, we all knew him for being
right, but maybe
nice
that's his thing.
nice
Like, in his
guy.
mind, like, he's, like, at some sort of show.
No, so listen. Like, every girl that would dance on stage, while he was there, he'd be like, nice bump, nice bump. But then, maybe the 5th time he saw me on stage, he threw a toonie at me. That was the first time he ever threw anything on stage.
I see.
So now I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, that's...
I don't know if I should feel complimented or like insulted. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, technically you're getting more than the other ones. They got nothing, right? So, but
I'd rather you throw nothing than throw a fucking toonie at me.
yeah, fair enough.
I was so fucking offended. I was like, no, thank you.
Oh,
I
thank
wanted
you.
to pick it back up and throw it at him. And then I just looked at him. I was like, you don't have a $5 bill? He's like, nice bum. Nice bum. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I just walked off stage. I was like,
Damn.
I was like,
Rage
I'm done.
quit.
I was like, I'm done.
So sick.
I'm done.
All right. I guess more next time, right?
I have lots of stories.
All right.
I
Well,
have like a lot of stories.
hit me up whenever, all right? Thanks a lot. Take
No
care.
problem. Have a good night.
See you later. You too.